Hello everyone, this is Karina Barn, Personnel Director behind the camera, interviewing Jennifer Berg, who is our new English horn / oboe player with the San Antonio Symphony. Welcome, Jennifer.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
So Jennifer, I hear that you're a San Antonio native. How does it feel to be back?
It's great. I've been looking forward to moving back to my hometown, and the fact that I happened to win a symphony job here is just, a dream come true.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you chose the oboe as an instrument?
Sure. Well, when I was over in middle school at Alma Heights Junior School, I knew that I was going to join band because all of my 3 older siblings did, and they chose brass instruments, and so I decided that I wanted to choose something different. My other stipulation for picking an instrument was that I wanted something that was portable, and so oboe fit both of those, and that was my decision-making process.
And when did you choose to go into music for a career?
Well, it's interesting that you asked that because it was actually here in San Antonio. We did a side-by-side concert my sophomore year of high school with the San Antonio Symphony, and we played Mahler 1, and it was just such an intense and exhilarating experience. I thought that I had to at least try to pursue a career in music.
Can you tell us a little bit about the audition process here in San Antonio?
Well, yes, San Antonio isn't any different than any of the other major symphonies in the U.S. The audition process is very, it's almost cold, and it's very grueling, I think is another good word for it. It's blind, so I was just a number behind the screen, and I went in and I played, ended up being 5 rounds, and they happened to take down the screen, and it was me, a native, and so I was just really happy to land a job in my home city.
How long did each of your rounds last?
Well, I would play for about 5 to 10 minutes in each round. 10 minutes was probably more of the average, and yeah, but then I'd wait for about 2 hours between each round, sometimes more depending on how many players were in that round. So.
And what kind of repertoire did they ask?
Well, they would ask both English horn repertoire and oboe, and so some rounds I played only English horn, some only oboe, and then for the last 3 rounds I was switching between the instruments just depending on what music was on the stand.
And can you tell us the difference between the oboe and the English horn?
Sure. They're in the same family. They're both double reed instruments, and the oboe is a soprano instrument and the English horn is an alto instrument. It's pitched about a 1/5 lower than the oboe. It has a lot of the same fingerings, but I do have to make a different, bigger reed for it. So basically it's just a mellower, lower version of the oboe.
Can you talk to us a little bit about the reed making process?
Oh, I'm not sure you want to hear all about the reed making process. That might make this video a little bit too long. But basically, I buy what looks like bamboo from growers in France usually, and I split them into thirds, and I have a ton of different machines to make it the right length. So I have my little guillotine and I get it down to the right length, and then I have a gouging machine that gets it to the right thickness, and I'm measuring the whole time with hundreds of millimeters, just trying to get all the right proportions and everything. And then I have a bunch of knives and tools that once I get it onto a little staple, which, yeah, as I said, this could take forever, but I get it on a little staple and I shave it down to the right thickness, and I just have a bunch of different tests that I use to make sure that it's in tune and going to play when I want it to play and sound pretty, hopefully, at the end of the day too. So
can your reed make or break a concert?
Oh, definitely. And it's not always the way that it comes off. A lot of times you can't really tell, or at least I hope you can't tell, whether I'm playing on a good or a bad reed, but it'll make or break the way that I feel about a concert, or how much I have to work, if I'm compensating a lot for a bad reed.
So you're starting in the 12-13 season. Can you tell us what you're most excited to play?
Oh, well, that's really tough because San Antonio has definitely programmed a lot of great English horn repertoire. But some of the things that I haven't played, Shostakovich 8 is coming up in May, towards the end of the season, and that's a huge solo for the repertoire. So I'm half excited, half terrified that that's going to be on the docket. There's a great concert, or a few of them actually, in November that have some great repertoire, like Ravel Piano Concerto. I'm always excited to work with a piano soloist. We'll be having a little duet. And Symphony Fantastique, even our second concert, that's a really great piece to play. So there's just so much to look forward to.
Well, thanks for spending your time with us today, and we look forward to hearing you play this season.
Yep, thank you.